The past few years have really been hard on our trees. To renew our canopy, fall's a great time to plant, which is why we celebrate Texas Arbor Day in November each year. Anytime from October all the way through February is ideal to get trees and shrubs established, giving them time to focus on their roots before hot weather returns. At St. Mary's Cemetery in Hearne, Robert Gonzalez and John Ziaiga noticed that ash junipers, aka cedar trees, were dying. So they contacted chainsaw artist Della Meredith, who carved this lovely statue that's beloved by all who visit. From Dripping Springs, Brooke Koppy asked about the little shoots growing on the main trunk of her live oak tree. We suggested she contact a certified arborist, and that led her to Jessica Jones from Austin Tree Surgeons. Here's what Jessica had to say. The shoots are called epicormic sprouts caused by stress. The stress could be due to the recent years of extended drought freezes or both. We can cut them back in cool weather, but it's best not to trim them in summer when it's typically hot and dry. Jessica also noted that these wounds don't need to be painted after cutting since they're very small. I also want to point out that live oaks form similar sprouts from their roots. As with epicormic sprouting in the canopy, root sprouts may be due to stress. If the tree's growing in your lawn, you may choose to simply mow over the sprouts. Or you can prune them off at the base, close to the ground, perhaps even pulling up a piece of the root along with it. As with canopy water sprouts, you don't have to worry about treating the cut surface to prohibit oak wilt, as these small wounds don't attract the sap-feeding nidadula beetle that vectors this terrible disease. Trees are not the only plants who love the fall. You can also plant native perennials, but be sure to get them in the ground by mid-November and mulch the area around them for winter insulation. Once established, native Turk's Cap promises flowers from late spring to fall for hummingbirds and butterflies. In Corpus Christi, Sandra and Juan Garcia's Turk's Cap really took off this year to adorn their fence. And in East Austin, Robert Villarreal dressed up his fence with native Gara and Brazilian rock rose to bring hummingbirds, bees, and butterflies up close in his small garden. We'd love to hear from you. Click on centraltexasgardener.org to send us your questions, pictures, and videos.